So a different type of video. We're at HMP Haverigg in Cumbria today to do a park run. And obviously I cannot film, there's no phones, you can't log it on Strava, you're not allowed any GPS watches or anything like that into the prison. But it does get logged, obviously you bring your barcode and it does complete the We Were Here challenge. And there were a lot of tourists here today. I think it was 19. They usually only let 15. But this park run has tourists who come here every week. And you do run with some prisoners. So if that's not your thing, it's best not applying to do this one. But it certainly is a unique experience, a park run. And here's some of the other tourists who came with us, including this group of MILFs from Sowerby Bridge Running Club. And if you want to know how to do this park run, you just email them. And they generally do get back to you pretty quick, but then they'll email you a list of rules. For example, you have to give them your barcode number and the names of all the people who you plan to arrive with. And they will also send you this email back with a list of rules and regulations of what you have to go through, such as you have to be over 18. There was actually one woman with a dog today, a dog in a buggy. So here, if you can't read it, it says, you must have been registered with Parkrun for at least 6 months, and you'll only be allowed to attend a minimum of 3 times in any 12-month period, and you can only return after a minimum of 4 months. You must not knowingly know any of the current prisoners personally, and if on the day you recognise the prisoner, you must inform a member of the PE staff. And it also says you will require the full names of attendees, parkrun numbers, home parkrun where you're registered, and your current hometown too, before a date. A date will be allocated for you, and that is generally in about 2 months. We emailed for this for about January, and you have to arrive at the establishment at 8:30 a.m. and you need to produce ID on arrival as well, and also no phones, no GPS devices or recording equipment or anything are allowed into the prison. So you can't log your run on Strava or anything like that. And this park run is quite in the middle of nowhere, so we couldn't even get an Uber. No Ubers taxis were around, so we forgot to check if there were actually any local taxi firms that could have taken us. And this is the prison, and we think this is the route actually. You do 5 laps, roughly this way. I can't remember if we went in this direction or anti-clockwise. But here's a couple of rabbits here. There are a hell of a lot of seagulls here as well. But if you're coming here by public transport, Millom is the nearest town with a train station. And just about 2 minutes walk away from the train station is a place called the Pavilion Guest House, which is a recommended place to stay. And the actual prison's about just over a mile away, so you can get a nice jog warm up there on the way. And it actually comes with a fridge and a microwave in the room. And they also do a good breakfast there as well. Check out at 11 o'clock. And they did say they regularly have people stay here at night who are coming to do the park run. And here's the bathroom, the shower. So yeah, it's not a little bad place to stay. I can't remember how much it was, but it wasn't that expensive. And it's not a long video, so this is some of the views you get on the train home. And I forgot to add, it says it on the sign, but there is a farm shop outside the prison. But it's a shame we didn't actually get to go in because we had to check out and there were no taxis taking us by, and we had to get back to the guest house to check out for 11 o'clock. But we sell souvenirs like mugs and stuff like that, and obviously you can get a coffee there as well. So hopefully, if I do it again, I will go back there. But yeah, I would certainly recommend it, and that is the end of this video. So thank you very much if you've come this far.